line's just about ready. 1st and 10.
Ready. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. The play clock down to just 2 seconds, but we get a timeout call. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Another one for Gibbs. And he reaches the 35 before going out. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
So a timeout comes in with the play clock down to just 3 seconds. And after burning a couple early, they're down to 1 to work with now. They're set up at the 35 now.
Hey, check that.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Catch made. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Second and 6 coming up here. Looking to throw here. Brought in. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They just keep working it forward early. We've got 1st and 10 now from the 35. Handoff running left. Here's Gibbs. He dodged the tackle. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Ryan Diablo there on the tackle.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
18 Cardinal.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. And in it's a single yard that time. They're going to have to solve 3rd down and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4.
Let's go now. 72. Under crush. Check go.
Again, it's Gibbs. And finally, they're able to bring him to the ground. That's a pickup of 9. And that gives the Lions the first.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
Going to the ground again on first. And that's some decent running there. Gets him 4. It's going to be 2nd down.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Panther 6. Go.
A give left side for Gibbs. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
3rd down, line to gain, 9 yards out.
Dragon 6. Here we go. 60 Eagle.
Throw here, 3rd down. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. And the Falcons have it now on his 8th pick of the year. Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Penix working from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. It's going to bring up 2nd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Throwing for the pistol, Penix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Lions are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really, it just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Play clock getting close to 0. We get a timeout. And we'll see how this plays out the rest of this half with none remaining. All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. Here's Gibbs on the carry. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. 9th, check.
Running it with Gibbs. And that one doesn't get him much. Get him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Set. Bronco 80.
Third and long for him here. Escapes the pocket. And he will score. It's a Detroit touchdown. The Lions parlay the interception into points.
That's exactly what this offense was dreaming of when they brought him in as a rookie quarterback, showing off that ability to run. Okay, that's exactly what these defensive coordinators are hoping to not see. Yet another dynamic rookie quarterback that can score it with his legs.
Patterson able to connect on the point after. And the Lions tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Shotgun snap. They give to Robinson. He got mighty close, didn't he? But they marked him just short of the 1st. He's at the 34.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
It's Algier on 3rd. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. A 5-yard gain on the play. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down.
And the Falcons 1st down.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning in the Motor City. It's the Falcons looking at 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Penix. Connects on the crosser. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down. Slated downs to approach here from the 40. Penix now on 1st down. Man downfield, and he finds London. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. They get 27 on the play, and the Falcons will have a 1st.
A gain of 27 on the play. 1st down, Falcons.
Algier running behind center. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
70 Lions. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
To the air with Penix. Oh, he's got it. It's in close. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on it, and then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat. Throw it right through your target's chest. This one, well, that one right there was the latter. Smart to make a fastball zing in before anyone could undercut the curl ride.
And he gets in. Touchdown! The Falcons get some late points and the lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even in early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
All lined up and ready to put this one away. Returning it from the 4. This makes it up to the 25.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. So without a timeout to call, this winds up as a delay. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. They'll have to come up with 5 extra yards now after that first down flag.
Let's go. Back to 6. 79 rookie.
Back to throw. There on the tackle, the rookie out of Auburn. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. On the move, headed right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Firing quickly is Penix, complete. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can you get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
Cut down the field. It's Pitts. All the way. That's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons Bucks will add to their lead at the end of the half. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Koo on now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Falcons double their lead to 14.
Lions 7.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Only 10 seconds remaining here, so first and 10 may be our last snap of the half.
Viking 18. Warriors 17. 19 Lions. Dragon 60. 70 Rangers. Take over.
Looking to throw. Chased out to his right. He's running with it. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, it looks like the 30.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Here comes the final play of our first half.
60 Eagles. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 60 Falcons. 19 Titans. 19.
One final shot before the half. Escapes the pocket. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Has this at the 6. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And the work already half done thanks to that run back. They're taking over at midfield.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. And that's exactly what they did.
Here we go. Shaq. Cougar knife. Track.
On first down, it's Gibbs. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Smash. Come on. Reload. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Falcons bringing out an extra defensive back for 3rd down.
Here we go. Come 19. Go.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Rose caught. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. 4th down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this.
Let's go.
Running for it. Here's Gibbs. And they make the stop. I'm going to say about the 37-yard line. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
That's good.
That's simply a bet being made that not only is your call or scheme better, but that your players just want it more than the big fellas on defense do. And clearly on that one, they did.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Running it with David Montgomery. He's still going at the 30. Still fighting forward. He will go! Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions cut into the lead coming out of halftime. David Montgomery with the touchdown.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Patterson on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Lions chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Lions 14.
Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And that's where they'll begin the drive following his efforts. First and 10 now from the 30. Beginning on the ground with Algier. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Penix here from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. It's a 21-yard gain. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Motioning one of the tight ends. First and 10, around to Robinson. They give him 4 yards before he stops, Brock. It's second down.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
On second down, Robinson. And they find him after just a yard, and it's third down.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 5.
Now Penix off the play action. Gets this one to London. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Falcons will have a first.
First down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
You're going play fake with Penix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That throw was looking for Kyle Pitts. And now it's second down.
Okay, this defense finally said enough, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
Still 10 to go. It's second down now from the 26. Here's Robinson up the middle. Running in the red zone. And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
At the 7-yard line.
Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal. Here's Robinson. And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take a 13-point lead. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there, not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense, and that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
Returnable from the 2. Showing a little burst so far. He's racing past midfield. Hits the 20. And he does. Touchdown. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. This return starts at the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. First call here coming from the shotgun. Here's Penix. To the right side and reeled in by London. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. The big play, and that's some 17 yards. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And a Falcon.
Again, left side. Here's Robinson. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8. So we're through 3 here. It's the Falcons with the football. They're leading, but not by a ton. Eight yards to go, and let's see how they approach this second down. Penix looking to pass. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. To the air on third and long. That one's caught by Mooney. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Man in motion, headed right. Throwing now on first down. Penix gets this one to Tyler Algier. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator, quarterback going to be upset with that first down, because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
From the gun, it's Robinson. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Third down, it's Penix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't find Kyle Pitts on that throw. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed, because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Look at him. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. Trying for it with Penix. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they do.
They start on the ground with Gibbs. Breaks across midfield, hits the opposing territory. And he works this down to the 41. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. That sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First down, and they go right back to it. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Montgomery now up the middle. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that'll be first down, Detroit.
Easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Handoff running left. Here's Gibbs. Cuts back toward the middle, and he's bottled up quickly after just a yard. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
That's a pretty good stop on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
A gain of a yard brings brings up 3rd and 7.
Third down, they need 7.
19, try. 9, come on. Set. Hawk, 7, Hawk, 18, Pioneer. Panther, 11, kick, ready.
Back to throw it. As his man, this is caught by Lovett. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
The run here, it's Montgomery. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. 2nd and goal coming up from the 7. A give left side for Gibbs. And they take this in for the score. The Lions now trail by just a point in the 4th. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Returning it from the 4. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Falcons don't want to see this one go to overtime. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. That's completed out to the right. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
He'll look to throw it. Fits it through the middle. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He just gets down inside the 35-yard line. They get 22 on that one. And the Falcons will have a 1st. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Shotgun snip. Oh, no, the ball is loose. The Lions get to it. There he goes on the right side. Into the red zone. This is returned all the way into the red zone. What a way to add on to that turnover.
What do defenses preach all the time? Scoop and score, scoop and score, scoop and score. Well, that was an amazing scoop. It was nearly a score after a huge return on that fumble.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at 2nd. as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Running on second with Montgomery. He's close, but he is stout before he can get to that first down. Picks up 4. The Falcons take a timeout to their final one. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Running for the marker, it's Gibbs. And he's in for the touchdown. The Lions jump in front late. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Patterson on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Lions break that tie and now lead by 7. Fox now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
19 tight. 19 tight. There we go. Set. 19.
Back to throw. Complete out to the right. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here.
2nd and 6. At the 26.
Here he is to throw. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings them to 3rd down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Now to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Trying to push deep downfield. He's got it inside the 25. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here.
First down. A gain of 50 yards. First down, Atlanta.
And he spikes it here. 18 seconds to go. Second and 10. Need something positive here.
79 Broncos. Set. Put.
Setting up to pass. And it's not over yet. They scored here in the final minutes, and now they can tie or even win this game right here.
Touchdown, Falcons.
So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
Coach did not hesitate there. He held up those 2 fingers right away. They're going to try for this win.
The Falcons will line up for the
60
2-point conversion.
And it's incomplete. The defense makes a stand, and they'll keep a 1-point lead with only seconds to play. And now we'll get a pause here. Trainers headed out to take a look at an injured player. Let's hope it isn't anything that's going to keep him from finishing this season strong.
Way through the kickoff for Atlanta.
And this is brought in by the Lions. That should be enough to secure them this win.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Hurt. Let's go. Unlock Lions. COVID-19. Ready.
Coming right is Gibbs. And that carry only gets 1 on the plunge up the gut.
44-yard line.
So it's one for the win column for the Lions. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And Kay, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game that's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.
Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Lions, as we'll see you next time from Detroit.
Something takes a part of me, something lost and never seen. Every time I start to believe, something's taken from me. Life's gotta always be messing with me. Can't it chill and let me be free? Can't I take away all this?